And we're on the phone with Mo Mandel, very funny guy. Of course, you probably know him from Chelsea lately. Mo's done a show in town in the last few years, but now, most recently, the host of Barmageddon on True TV. And of course, tonight is the season 2 season premiere. Mo, hey, thanks a lot for calling in, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks for having me.
It's crazy because when this show first came out, I just happened to be at a buddy's house, and he's like, "Yeah, you got to check out this new show," and start watching it. And I'm like, "Hey, I know that guy."
Dude, that's awesome. I love hearing that, man, because, it's like True TV. We're trying to get, the word out there about this. The whole new brand on there is, they're really going way more for comedy, So I've been trying to get people to watch the show, and it did really well last season. And this season, they're taking things up a notch, where each episode now, the winner actually gets $10,000. And, it's this bar competition. And kind of money on the line, it gets pretty ridiculous and chaotic.
Man, some of those bars need $10,000.
Absolutely, yeah. we shoot the kind of dive bars where an old man keeps falling off his bar stool. You make a drinking game out of it. You know what I mean? We shoot some real, grungy type places. Although tonight the episode is actually this really high end lesbian bar going head to head with a surf bar down in San Diego, and it's definitely an interesting competition.
Oh, that'll be kind of similar to the, what was it, like a gay bar and a biker bar or something that you guys switched last year?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So this one, but I'll tell you, this lesbian bar we got at in San Diego, I'd never even been to a bar like that before, but these are the hottest lipstick lesbians I've ever seen. It was kind of like, when you're looking at lesbian porn online and you're like, they're not really lesbians. It was that brand of lesbian, and they definitely really were.
Yeah,
or they just weren't hitting on me for other natural reasons.
You can pretend like you've never been to a lesbian bar before.
Well, I like to get rejected by women because of my personality, not because of their sexuality. So, it was meant to experience.
For the people that don't know exactly what the show's about, it's basically like Wife Swap, but with bars, right?
Yeah. So basically, we go to a different city each week. We take polar opposite bar owners. They swap bars, and they have a week to increase each other's business profits. And at the end of that week, they get to relaunch the bar, and whoever makes the most money wins the $10,000 prize. So, you got someone who runs a country western bar. All of a sudden, they're running a weird sort of hip hop bar, and they're having to deal with a totally different clientele, totally different staff. They're having to deal with me getting drunk for free and harassing everybody and trying to cause arguments. And it just kind of becomes like a big carnival with dysfunction. And also, it's pretty fascinating because it's kind of a look into the different cultures of different bar environments, we shot this year in Savannah, and we shot at this weird bar in Atlanta, and you got to get to see little glimpses of bar culture all across America. So,
yeah,
it's a pretty interesting show.
You've got a really tough gig.
It's a really hard job, It's a tough job. You have to get drunk for free. You have to flirt with very attractive cocktail waitresses. It's tough. I'm a real modern day saint.
I feel really bad for you. Did you get that gig because of Chelsea lately? Because I know a lot of us basically recognize you. I mean, honestly, from Chelsea.
Absolutely, man. It was one of those lucky breaks where right person watching TV at the right time. One of the executives at True TV, the president actually, who took over, happened to be a big Chelsea lately fan. This job came around, and they offered me to shoot a pilot in Baltimore. Luckily, pre-riot, because that would have been a much more difficult episode to shoot.
Yeah, not as much fun today.
That would have been SWAT team swap.
Right.
Instead of Barmageddon. But anyway, so yeah, they offered me the job. We shot a pilot, came out great. We shot 8 episodes last season, and they picked us up for another 8. So it's been so good so far.
Very cool. And every once in a while on Facebook or on the internet, I'll run across your name. People will do an article or something about the show. I saw something. I don't even remember where it was now the other day, but they were like, this guy's been to hundreds of bars, and here's what he says is like the nastiest thing or whatever.
Yeah. I wrote this article for BroBible.com.
That's what it was. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That story is a true story where we were shooting at a bar. I'm not going to say which for legal reasons. And basically, I had to use the bathroom in not the most flattering way while shooting. I run into the bathroom, and some guy, as I open the bathroom door, he's standing there, and as I open the door, he vomits directly onto my shoes.
Excellent.
So I then have to go use the bathroom with vomit dripping onto my shoes. And then as soon as I'm done, the producer's like, you have to go shoot this. We have to get out of here. So then I have to go shoot for the rest of the day, vomit, cake your eye. It's just absolutely disgusting. And this is the clincher, as I'm shooting with this guy's puke on my shoes, I look up and see him making out on the dance floor with a young woman who doesn't seem to mind at all.
Wow. So I can skip my next question, which is the worst bar ever.
What was your next question? Did I go home with that young woman? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
What's been your favorite? What's been your favorite bar ever that you've visited, or your favorite city for bars?
Okay, so I love New York City. So when we're sitting in New York City, I mean, some of the best places we shot. This place, Manitoba. I'm actually wearing the T-shirt right now.
Oh yeah, the punk place.
The punk rock place. This guy, Handsome Dick Manitoba. He gave himself that name. He did not earn it, but he's one of the original punk rock lead singers. His band, The Dictators, they were around before the Ramones, and he had this big punk rock career, and then opened up this bar named after himself. And it's just a really great Lower East Side grunge bar. And that episode was cool because we sent him out to Brooklyn to run this like hipster kind of foo-foo cocktail bar, where they make their own beer, they put little eucalyptus flowers in your drinks. And that was just a real nice clash of the different, countercultures of America, old school punk and then new school hipsterism. So I thought that was a fun episode.
Sure, yeah, I remember that episode. And that guy's actually like in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something, right?
Dude, yeah, and I actually saw his band. They played at the Roxy down in Hollywood recently, and he still is amazing. He's got in the 60s, and he crushed it. But this season we shot in some bars in Nashville, which were a lot of fun. I'm sort of a country music fan, and we got to shoot in a country western bar where they had the Nashville top karaoke bar. So you have all these incredible country singers coming in there who are trying to make it, and they're just banging out, incredible karaoke. And it was just like, that was a nice little treat to get to listen to while drinking some good old Nashville bourbon.
Absolutely. Okay, then the final question. I don't want to waste a bunch of your time, and I want to talk again soon. But what's your favorite drink from Mo Mandel, the man that spends more time in bars than any of us?
Well, I am like as many high-end cocktails that I've gotten to try on this job, which kind of allows me to be like the Anthony Bourdain of booze.
Right.
I got to be honest, man. I'm a simple guy, dude. I hate to say this is so pathetic, but I love a shot of Patron and a Bud Light.
Hey.
I mean, to me, that is such a nice combo. And Bud Light gets so much bad press, but I guess I don't have a refined palate because I still can drink about 12 of them in a row and just go fantastic.
Well, at least you're honest.
But really, to answer your question, anything I'm drinking while doing cocaine is great. So, that's really the answer.
Well, and my favorite drink, of course, the free drink.
My favorite drink would be anything free out of the right girl's navel. That's really probably the best summer cocktail.
Mo Mandel, Barmageddon, season premiere of season 2, right? Starts tonight?
Season 2, yeah, 10, 9 Central. So you guys are way up there in Montana. You guys are on Mountain Time. So figure it out.
Right. Yeah. We got a little math to get to that, but yeah, we'll do it.
I can never quite figure it out when I'm up there. And yeah, hopefully I'll come back up there. Hopefully Lucas Seeley will.
There you go.
Bring me up there to try some of those special egg rolls that his mom makes, and bang out some more comedy.
Are you doing? Are you still doing some stand up? Do you want to plug your? Are you doing like a stand up show sometime soon?
I don't have any stand up dates in Montana on the books, but I'm constantly touring. Yeah, I'll be in. I'm all over the country this summer. I'm getting ready to shoot an hour special for Netflix, and so I'm touring heavily. Yeah, MoMandel.com. You check out all the dates.
There you go. All right, cool. Very much. Thank you, Mo Mandel, and we'll watch it Barmageddon tonight. True TV.
Thanks, man.